Viewers, first of all, I want to clarify that the primary mission of these type of ships is missile tracking, like the missile tracking we need in a test of missile. However, this ship can also be used as a secondary role as a spy ship to uh, have a watchful eye on the naval movements in the area. But that too is limited to hundreds of kilometers, maybe 500 kilometers, but not thousands of kilometers, as some of the reports claim. So the story goes like that. Uh, the Defense News is an American-based defense news network. Oh, it has reported in its recent issue that says it appears Pakistan's Navy has acquired a Chinese-built spy ship, according to open source intelligence analyst Damien Simon, who reviewed commercially available satellite imagery. The intelligence gathering platform, dubbed Rizwan, is described as an offshore support ship by online shipping monitor Marine Traffic. Pakistan reportedly acquired the vessel from China last year with no fanfare, and the ship was spotted during a stopover in Jakarta, Indonesia, in June 2023. While sailing home, it is a compact vessel, some 87.2 meters long, that is 286 feet, with two large radar domes on the stern. Stern means back of the ship. Bow is the front part of ship and stern is the back part of the ship. So with two large radar domes on the stern, which along with other sensors point to an intelligence gathering role. Neither the Pakistan Navy nor the Ministry of Defense Production, which handles military acquisitions, would discuss the ship's role and capabilities when asked by the Defense News. However, a source with knowledge of Rizwan's operations, speaking on the condition of anonymity given the sensitivity of the topic, confirmed it is an information gathering ship. The source declined to provide further details. So this was the news report. A related news report that is not about the naval vessel but about the missile tracking system. It is the Press Trust of India on 22nd March 2018 reports with the headline, Pakistan gets powerful missile tracking system from China. The report goes on saying, in an unprecedented deal, China has sold Pakistan a powerful tracking system which could speed up the development of multi-warhead missiles by its all-weather ally. The state-run Chinese Academy of Sciences said. Zhang Menghui, a researcher at the Chinese Academy of Sciences, Institute of Optics and Electronics in Chengdu, Sichuan Province, confirmed to the Hong Kong-based South China Morning Post that Pakistan has bought a highly sophisticated, large-scale optical tracking and measurement system from China. We simply gave them a pair of eyes. They can use them to look at whatever they want to see, he said. China was the first country to export such sensitive equipment to Pakistan. The Post report attributed the sale of equipment to Pakistan to India testing the most advanced nuclear-ready ICBM Agni 5 with a range of long enough to hit Beijing or Shanghai. You can say that's the opinion of this Press Trust of India, but I don't think so that these kind of moves are so reciprocal that it is in response to Agni 5. It seems that it's in response to the need of testing the MIRVs for the upcoming Ababil missile of Pakistan. Chinese authorities declassified information about the sale of tracking system yesterday, this report says. It also says that US Defense Intelligence Agency officially confirmed in March that Pakistan conducted the first test of its nuclear capable Ababil missile in January 2017, demonstrating South Asia's first MIRV payload, it said. The Chinese team, which took the tracking system to Pakistan, enjoyed VIP treatment during the nearly 3 month stay to assemble and calibrate it and training technical staff, the Chinese Academy of Sciences statement said. The report did not reveal how much Pakistan paid for the system. An optical system is a critical component in missile testing. It usually comes with a pair of high-performance telescopes equipped with a laser ranger, high-speed camera, infrared detector, and a centralized computer system that automatically captures and follows moving targets. The device records high-resolution images of missile departure from its launcher, stage separation, tail flame, and after the missile re-enters atmosphere, the trajectory of the warheads it releases. The uniqueness of Chinese missile system lay in the use of 4 telescope units, more than normally required, Zhang said. Each telescope with a detection range of several hundred kilometers is positioned in a different location, with their timing synchronized precisely with atomic clocks. Together, the telescopes provide visual information of unprecedented detail and accuracy, which missile developers can use to improve designs and engine performance, the Chinese Academy of Sciences said. Using more telescope allows the system to track warheads simultaneously from different angles, reducing the risk of losing a target. High quality optics are essential in missile development, especially MIRVs, said Rong Jili, Deputy Director at the Beijing Institute of Technology's School of Aerospace Engineering. Other type of tracking devices such as radar can collect more precise data at longer distances, but the Chinese made optical system provided the intuitive close-up look at real-life action that missile developers craved, he said. More than 60% of Chinese military exports went to Pakistan, Bangladesh and Myanmar, and other 22% went to Africa, according to recent study report by Stockholm International Peace Research Institute. The report is concluded at that remark. Now we again come to the tracking ships part. These are specialized ships. In the Cold War, Americans and Soviets both have about a dozen each ships of these kinds. But after the Cold War, now there are total 6 countries in the world that have these kind of missile range instrumentation ships or range ships. For example, China has total built 6 of these ships, of which 5 are operational today. The French Navy has only 1 active ship presently. Indian Navy has 2 of these ships, INS Dhruv and INS Anvesh. The first ship was in service in 2021 and the second was commissioned in 2022. So with the PNS Rizwan, Pakistan Navy has also operationalized this ship in 2023. The Russian Navy has only one of this kind of ship called Marshal Krylov, and United States has presently 4 of these kinds of ships. But the Pathfinder class survey ships are, it seems, 7 in numbers, so that makes it 10 of these ships in United States Navy and Air Force use. So this is how unique owning these ships is about, because it helps in missile development. Now if we come to the Indian ships that are in service with the Indian Navy, first was INS Dhuru, whatever pronunciation is, but it's spelled DHRUV. So it was laid down on 30th June 2014 and commissioned on 10th September 2021. Its type is Ocean Surveillance and Missile Tracking Ship. Its displacement is 15,000 tons and length is 175 meter. It's about twice the size of PNS Rizwan, this first Indian ship. The second Indian ship, INS Anvesh, is somehow closer to PNS Rizwan. So we were on INS Dhruv. It is, as I said, a longer ship with a speed of 21 knots, and the personnel on board, the people on board are 300 people. It has X-band AESA radar and S-band AESA radar as sensors, and it can also host one helicopter. That's why it's a heavier ship. It was earlier designated yard number VC 11184. This ship can gather electronic intelligence and is used to track missile and satellites to aid India's strategic weapons and anti-ballistic missiles. It's specifically anti-ballistic missile is mentioned because it can also track anti-missile firing. The ship cost around 1500 crore, equivalent to US 290 million dollars in year 2023. The keel of the ship was laid on 30th June 2014 at Hindustan Shipyard Limited. It is built under a classified and confidential program which is directly under the control of Prime Minister's Office and National Security Advisor, similar to the Advanced Technology Vessel program of the Indian Navy. The ship was commissioned by NSA, National Security Advisor, Ajit Doval on 10th September 2021 in Visakhapatnam. The ship will be jointly operated by National Technical Research Organization, Defense Research Development Organization and the Indian Navy. So there will be 3 organizations on board this ship. INS Dhruv will be under Strategic Forces Command and based in Eastern Naval Command of the Indian Navy. INS Dhruv had its first mission deployment to support mission Divyastra, the planned test of an Agni 5 missile with MIRV technologies. It successfully tracked the test flight on 11th March 2024. The project directors will examine the trajectory and other variables of the missile as recorded by the Indian Ballistic Missile Tracker INS Dhruv to make any operational changes if required. That was the first vessel. The second one is INS Anvesh and ship number is A41. INS Dhruv ship number is A40. So in that serial, this is INS Anvesh A41. It is a smaller ship and second of its kind in Indian Navy. It was commissioned on in 2022. The ship was designed by Vic Sandvik Design India Private Limited. It also has its website. The original contract for the construction of the vessel was with Bharti Shipyard, but time overrun forced the yard's poor finances led to termination of the contract. Subsequently, the Cochin shipyard won the bid to execute this project. DRDO has specific plans to use the vessel equipped with electro-optical missile tracking, S-band radar tracking, telemetry devices apart from the launch pad, control and mission control center for testing of its phase 2 of the ballistic missile defense interceptor missiles. The phase 2 of the BMD envisages intercepting and destroying enemy missile up to the range of 5,000 km by kinetic force, with the FTR allowing live testing of interdictor missiles and not computer simulations. It has a length of 118.40 meters, that's 388 feet. A photo of the commissioning ceremony has been made public for the first time in the Indian Navy song 2022, Hum Tayar Hain. It has a speed of over 18.5 knots and it has a crew complement of 150 people. It also has in sensors and processing systems, it has LRDE, long range multifunction radar. It also has 4 ship launched systems for BMD test missiles. That means that it can launch ballistic missile defense missiles for testing purposes, 4 of them at a time. It has been already designed for this purpose. As far as the spying role is concerned, I am not so convinced, because the radar on board these ships might be very powerful, may have ranges in excess of 500 kilometers, but not thousands of kilometers. Indians' testing ranges are generally on the eastern side of India, so it is highly unlikely that Pakistani ship on a safe distance can monitor Indian tests from there on the western coast. So it's highly unlikely, and just media and social media effort to get more likes and more views about them. So primarily what they are, as I said in the start, they are missile tracking ships, and secondary role could be spying, but that would be very very risky business, not without an escort, proper escort, because you don't have many ships of that kind. If you have 1 or 2 ships of that kind, how much risk you can take? Of course, a very calculated risk. So that is all for today. I will be back with another interesting video later. Take care. Bye. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe to my channel. Take care. Bye.